Oh my goodness. I thought that I could be more relaxed with the weeklies because of the fact that you know, I was gonna spread it out throughout the week, but the fact that Monster Hunter Wilds is open betas this weekend, I need to do my weeklies now. At the very least for Zen. To do my Hollow Zero runs, do like 2 of them. I get at least 2 of them, and then after that, go for oh, what weeklies does Yanagi need? Weekly maps. Where, oh where are the materials? Do they be? Huh? Is the beta really not shown? What's the destructive? But we know what to go do. Do I care for the... I mean, I should care for the Bangbu ones. But I think that requires me to do like 2 games. I can't say I really care for that. Or 1 Bangbu token. Token. But it's really interesting to note is so the game plan, right, for team building is we're pretty set because oh no, it's just the event quest. So luckily we will not be able to do Yanagi's like best DPS team for having her as a carry. Because in order for that team, you have to, like, it's impossible for free to play unless you, like, super, like shit, win your 50-50s real quick. Because apparently her best team is Caesar, Bernice, Yanagi. Which I'm not overly surprised. But you could use Rina. Or, like, next best team is, like, Caesar, King, Rina, Yanagi, because Yanagi likes the shock damage, and then Rina's passive, right, which will be active because Yanagi's shot like lightning, increases how much shock time, how much the shock time lasts. So basically, I plan on that's gonna be the other team. Gonna be my second team that we are going to set up. So we'll have a Yanagi team, and then we'll have a Ellen team. The biggest win for me, it'll be a crap ton of farming. The biggest win for me would be to, again, well, the best case scenario would be to instantly lose my 50-50 again, like we did previously. But this time get Lycone. And then get Yanagi like after. That'd be like the best. The second best would just be not to lose our 50-50 and just get Yanagi, so I don't have to worry about it. And then I'll just pray for Lycone later. Yoink. Don't mind it, like. But I would rather hope to not lose the 50-50. I also don't know we know what A class, A rank mobs are gonna be with the with Yanagi's banner. But you get a lot from this. This is 50 per day. Over 7 days, which is 350. And then you get another 70 here. You get 420 blazing, baby. Not bad. Not bad at all. What's up there? And then we'll have plenty of this stuff to go through. I should be able to guarantee Yanagi even if we lose the 50-50. I've been saving up a bunch of side quests for it. So we could just do that if we need more. And then we have like the side stories. Yeah, I think we're pretty well set for Yanagi. I'm excited. Oh, isn't just the element changing to free? You can apparently also switch the attack, defense, awakening weapon without using levels. Oh, that nice. Damn, that's really good. I wish the I kind of wish they would like retroactively do that for the emblems for the older ones. I doubt they will, but that would be nice. Yeah, dang. I guess like there's if it's like that, there's really no reason not to have like one of each then, right? Like even if the weapon itself isn't like the greatest now, you never know what kind of stuff down the line people cook up. So it seems to just be a case of grind them, get them. All good. This is master tape. I say we'll just get the tuning calibrated again. I don't think we know what like weekly stuff she wants. Oh, light living drive apparently according to this. Which means that thingy. 35% might in the 4th skill. And defense is 30% HP, 10% defense in the skill. Does it, does what skill you get matter which awakening it is, or is it just you get the awakening, you get it? I need to do another yellow run and then red run. Oh, I can't wait for you to knock me though. I was watching some gameplay stuff. I still have to finish watching the video, but like her playstyle seems really fun. She has like stances you like move between. Same skill for them? Okay, that's good. What is it? Does it use the books for the awakening? The books that you get from the red? Longer cooldown, that's fine. Physical anomaly, that's assault. Don't really care for either of that. Yeah, I mean, I say this, but I'm also like, I want to add an extra grind right now for Granbo. Books for, or the distinctions from the red, 10 XP for the books, for the silver book, 100 for the gold book, 30 for the distinction, 100 needed total. This lag is kind of rough. I still don't like that there's resistant enemies in Hollow Zero. I think it's so dumb. But I've seen pictures. It seems the The books drop a lot though, at least the silver ones. Is the blue chest requirement the same as their other weapons? Like for amount of honor? I have to see if there's a dark team I can do it on. Or like what alternatives for the Kengo setup. Like I don't have Kengo. Like the Kengo katana, and I won't be able to like really do one. Shatter damage increase. My shatter's trigger hitting that enemies increasing. This would probably be better if I had a full ice team. I get that. A bit more because people have failed to get it at 4.547. Oh wow. Interesting. It is more HP compared to other items. Oh yeah, okay, that'll definitely be the reasoning for it then. Because I'm thinking because like the honors are kind of based off of the HP amount. So it's probably like the blue chests are a percentage amount of the HP damage that you have to deal, which then converts to like we see that on the actual like for the honors. I'll be curious. But I feel like the Viking one might be pretty good for like for fire. Since fire tends to have a lot of things that do multi-hit. And the fact that you can give yourself flurry with it. With Jormsborg. So that way you probably can auto-cast Banahog a good number of times. It's just that unfortunately I think Banahog is just like a 2-hit. So... I don't know how like great that would be since it doesn't really get a lot of value from supplemental, but still better than nothing, I'd imagine. Gets doubled. Bro, never mind. We're locking in. Vikings on the menu, baby. Bro, double strike, flurry, autocast, Benahog, which is slightly better. Bestial Fang. Oh. Wish I could read it. I guess we'll just make some catalyst. There has to be setups that use that. That sounds so good. That's actually pretty good. Crap, now I really want to get the grind for getting the Viking one. I'm still curious, like, how they're gonna handle the, like, extended row 4s. Alright, like the ones they added after. I'm gonna take that just because completion's sake. Oh, that's fine. Double mayhem though. 18 million turns of double. Oh my god, bro. Like, If they could make the Vinland thing work with the ox hand, like in the ox offhand thing, that'd be too strong. That's two elements you'd be able to mess around in, because that's both fire and dark. Because he just chains with falsehoods the fire axe, right? Oh no, you could do it in light too, because light has a sword. It's just that I think light has better options. That'd be too much. That'd be too much. That'd be too crazy. It'd be funny as hell though, but it'd be way too insane. I'd give it too much of an advantage over the other classes. Refresh the shield. Fly the flag. Shark boost stomp. Shark stomp again. Dead. Smooth as butter. It's kind of funny because if we do one more, we instantly finish like 2 more bounties. I'll probably leave it for I think tomorrow I won't have a reason to run HIA. Oh wait, no, I might because of I think tomorrow might be the support day. I need to get arena build. Honestly, aside from this, I don't really see a reason to like force myself to do this at higher levels, because I'd like 50. I don't really care for that. I need to get some sort of incentive. We need to at least get like 2 at like level 60. King dagger play skill doesn't actually affect skill. The other 2 instead. Get over bounty to 5 MCS permanent 3-hit flurry. Interesting. I wonder if the dagger main hand will do anything for keeping Street King like on the front line, because almost every single run, like every single setup I've seen always has it doing the fake your death scenario. Oh shit. Something tells me I'm not on the level 51. Oh, no, I do. Yeah, no, this is definitely a level 50. My team's not strong enough to do this to like the level 61 like that easily. Let's go. That adds an additional 8-hit nuke plus supplemental damage to sending out against every 3 turns and sub ally. Probably not. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I don't think so either. Yeah. I think that deck there might make more setups. If it would be like, oh, there's better things for that. And they're like, oh, hold up, wait a minute. So, I can't wait. 5 days. 5 days and we get Yanagi. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. I feel like her shoe design's kind of weird though. I don't know why. I feel like they would not stay on securely while running around trying to beat things up. Like Caesar, yeah, Caesar's in high heels, but at least it's like, you know, covering the ankles. So that way the boots at least look like they'd stay on while she's running around doing crazy shit. These, yeah, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Yeah, I know there's straps on them, but those straps ain't doing shit, let's be honest. Also, they could have given her like thigh-high boots, but no. No, we can't double dip on that, I guess, you know? We can't double dip, apparently. Unfortunately, I'm not crying. Alright, I'm gonna stop outing myself. Oh, that's fine. You guys want? Nothing. Care about. Okay. I still need to get her built, because the initial plan is to use her to replace Caesar for this team. I wish I could, like, mess with my pre-mids here. Like in the agents menu. Instead of having to open something for it. I haven't looked through all of these that I got when it was the double down week. Also, like, I've wasted time farming for this set. Not realizing that Yanagi... Well, the videos for Yanagi hadn't been out yet, so I didn't have a reason to farm for the Electro set. Now I have a reason to farm for the Electro set, because the Electro set's really good for Yanagi as a carry. Because she really makes use of the entirety of the kit. Of the bonus. It's kind of nutty. I might use a dagger because he switched the gun main hand for it. I don't know, that'd be worth it. I guess that'd probably come down to if the extra nukes would be worth it. But it's just the thing is that, like, who you tend to swap it for in water is so strong because it's usually like Halasena, right? Who is like, even I think Halasena is like one of the few evokers that even at like just standard level 80 is just strong. Like, I've seen setups that just use her. Like, obviously she's even better at 5-star, but it's so funny to me to see the changes for that. I remember when people were just like, everybody but, like, I think it was like everybody but Death and Alanan sucks. And then people started realizing what the other, like, Sleepy Potato and stuff like that, what they were good for. I just wish I didn't have to grind like 30% of my life away to uncap the evokers and transcend the Eternals. You know, why I just work off of the hopping over Starro. That's why I just work off of what I get from my sparks. I still need to finish like trying to get all the evokers. I kind of wish there was a costume for it like we had with the Eternals, but sometimes I feel like the evokers are like the redheaded stepchild. Like, they're there, but they're not there. Like, the Eternals are just like, oh, our babies, because they're, you know, pretty intrinsically tied to the story. But then the evokers are just like, yeah, they're there. Yeah, I remember about them every once in a while. We'll give them holiday costumes. But actually getting them getting any like nice little side things, like the how the Eternals have like what, 2 costumes attached to them? Right, you get one for getting all the Eternals, and then you get another one for uncapping all the Eternals, even though that second one's actually kind of preposterously expensive to get for no real reason besides big PP competitions. And if you, I guess, just like being Super Saiyan Blue and Grand Blue. Because I think it would have been cool to get the MC, like have their like evoker, like the evoker outfit for the MC. It's just, I guess that like it'd be kind of weird for like what attack animation you would use, because the Eternal one, right, uses all of the Eternal weapons for the attack animations. I mean, realistically, it's easy, right? You just use different attack animations for the summons. But from a like logistical point of view, where you have to add, like, draw it all and like put it together, I'm like, yeah, that's probably not gonna fly. And then they'd have to give it like an actual an actual like Ogi animation, because I'm pretty sure if they go, yeah, no, it just summons the PNG, a PNG collage of all of the Arcarum summons. I'm pretty sure people would be like, what the fuck? What the? I need to do simulated universe today though. Evoker Eternal Halloween variant. Just throw them out like candy. I think it's because they know that most people don't spend a lot of money on Halloween one. In comparison. Cause yeah, like Christmas, New Year's, Halloween, or not Halloween, Christmas, New Year's, and Valentine's are all right next to each other, but it's also the my waifu, my husbando season. Especially because the Valentine ones, they do the cards and stuff like that, right? I think for Halloween, like it's mostly just a case of most. I think statistically, almost wholeheartedly, it's one of the reasons why, especially for games, you don't see a lot of like fall sales as much as you used to. Statistically, like the beginning of fall financially is the time period that most people don't spend a whole lot of money because they're recovering from all the money they spent in the summer and then all the money they're going to spend in, the couple months following of December, January, February, because you have Christmas, Halloween, New Year's, or generally any. There's a lot of like different, you know, Christmas, Hanukkah, etc., etc. There's a lot of religions that have holidays on like towards the end of the year into the beginning of the year, and especially like in the East, right? Because like you have the Lunar New Year's and stuff like that, which is also like earlier in the year, if I remember correctly, the days. So I feel like that's probably one of the reasons they didn't do it for Halloween. Because to be honest, I think the only like characters for Halloween I ever saw anybody like actually go out of their way to be like, get this character is like Halloween Lich because she's insane. Because like Kukuru is really good, Halloween Kukuru, but she's like kind of niche for like when you want to use her. I don't see her in a lot of setups. I used to see her in more setups, but not so much. Halloween Vasaraga is that I used to see a decent amount of use, I would say. Simulated you. But I think it's mostly just that. It's kind of just a break. I mean, to be fair, I'd say the Halloween characters for this year were pretty good. Halloween Satyr is nuts. And Halloween Wellness, like, is pretty good. Halloween, Fancy Lady, I think was definitely just there out for the people that want her. Because the kid didn't seem that good. I honestly was tempted, like, almost tempted to try to spark. To see if I could get Halloween Satyr and Halloween, Wellness. But I was just like, eh. Well, I mean, Halloween. Well, I guess actually, now that I remember about it, Halloween Mugen and Halloween Florence are really good for light. I don't know, actually, to be honest. I don't know. I think maybe they didn't feel like any of the remaining evokers. Because I feel like Death would have been kind of like the more obvious one, but then they gave her a Yukata version. I had to throw Tiger into an expedition and not touch it. So they get their uncapping of next year. Get them insta level 100. Oh, I should probably do that. I have like one expedition that's like for I don't think I've like grabbed it in like 2 months, 2 or 3 months. The other one I use for the uncapped. I should do that though. I wonder what the kit for the next Zodiac is going. I'm also curious about the design. I don't know, that's probably my next spark because usually like I've always had a spark for the I don't understand the difference between the I'm also kind of curious what they're gonna do with Sadala's like uncap. Cause I feel like Sadala, like, he's still pretty good. He's definitely like fallen a bit out of the meta, just a bit because of the bit of the power creep in the earth. But I still say she's like really solid. Addition in it. Speaking of Florence, the new raid actively hates on auto attack damage, so Florence, Mugen, and Air setups aren't good in there. You want skill damage or CA setups? Skill damage setups, you say? Looks at my dark team. Oh, there's no other technique things. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go in there with like a dark setup. Like I don't have oh, I forgot to swap to whatchamacallin. Mose is only really good on the boss fights. Also, I actually don't think I have to like anything that's like auto attack setup or like in a way that's supposed to be like functional. $1.5 million plain. What the? 40 hits and push. At least fixing the 3 every time. Does he have a chance to just randomly pick the same one like over and over? Or is there at least like some variance? I'm like RNG saving from there. Oh, nice. Is there even a way you could hit that 1.5 plain damage?
僕がいる。
でかいのがいるわね。他の人に任せようかな。
Oh, okay, yeah. I forget about Bubs more often than not.
今こそ真の剣術、清流逆光、ミルクティー最高。くらえ。よい。師匠どうぞ。
この程度か。
サクッと手合わせしてみない？
ランドゥの名のもとに小説の志は。
That's a lot of debuffs, bro.
迷いはない。遅い。すべて上昇。腐敗。大将は定まった。よし。あ、わかった。とっておきをくらえ。爪も牙も恐れずひるまず弱い。遠くに行くと手段を選ばない。
感謝する。
不意打ちじゃん。記録開始。今こそ真の清流逆光、ミルクティー最高。くらえ。迷いはない。遅い。すべて上昇。腐敗。やった。大将は定まった。おお、すごい。はあ。虫に刺されちゃった。恐れずひるまず弱い。あ、わかった。最終目標出現。今こそ真の清流逆光、ミルクティー最高。くらえ。すべて狩り尽くす上昇。腐敗。大将は定まった。
そこまでだ。
爪も迷いはない。遅い。弱い。
Alright.
ランドゥの名の小説の志は朽ちることなし。
Actually don't know if we can clear this. Oh.
今こそ真の清流逆光、ミルクティー最高。くらえ。恐れず
Oh shit. But whatever.
すべて狩り上昇。腐敗。大将は定まった。すべて上昇。腐敗。大将は定まった。
Got any team members on the same MCs by bringing Tico for the extra potion. Dark will take us. Oh yeah, I saw that one on when I was looking at the Granblue. That one's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting how they'll like put that into fights now to make it easier to bring backline in and stuff like that. I don't even think we're gonna get that 30,000. Yeah. I think I at least got the 3,000, so we'll have the like the most basic rewards. Okay, cool. We got 4,000. He's got that minimum. Oh, there we go. We're 74. That should be enough. I doubt there'll be a lot of what we need. We need one more destruction blessing.
ランドゥの名のも小説の志は朽ちることなし。
記録開始。あんたを練習台にしてあげる。おお、すごい。とっておきを食らえ。サクッと手合わせ。恐れずひるまず。
I guess I was curious when we had these other.
爪も牙も鈍ったの？迷いはない。弱い。すべて上昇。腐敗。大将は定まった。あ、わかった。はあ。恐れずひるまず。遅い。弱い。おお、すごい。くらえ。
この程度か。正義はここにあり。
今こそ真の剣。清流白虎ミルクティー最高。くらえ。サクッと手合わせしてみない？迷いはない。
Nice. Ooh. I don't actually know if we'll be able to get our stuff. Got that. Oh wow. I don't really care for the elation run of this, unfortunately. No. Oh, it'll give us something to trade for later. Like coming up. Nice. I just need to go. Percent. Oh, I should have frozen him. Oh. I hate when the whatchamacallit. Like you do the break, but it doesn't, or like you freeze them and it just puts them like right back where they were. Oh, okay. Those, well, we don't really need links, but fuck. Oh, that's so annoying. That's actually so annoying. Whatever. Because I had the shield queued up, but since it was like the end of combat and he instantly roars, do we like? Yeah. What happens if we lose? Also, just not getting anything. Like, this is what I don't like about this. I don't have any rerolls, I don't have anything, and then I don't get, like, it's so annoying. Ugh, what's the point? What's the actual point? Oh, you're good with the stores and all that, but like, I don't know. I prefer to just have rerolls along the way. Yeah, I should have just done the difficulty like under this. My team's not strong enough for this because like I don't have them leveled up. I think if they were leveled up, we'd be perfectly fine. I don't know. I think like part of it is just the bonuses. I don't have them. I need 2 more elation things. I also hate that there's like a chance to get nothing from this, but that's what it is. Okay. Okay, whatever game. The game already hears me being annoyed, and then it's just like, what if we double down and just make you more annoyed? Like, thanks, game. Appreciate it. What is this shop, bro? Like, why is there nothing that I... This always happens when I run elation. I don't know why. Every time I run elation, I can't get, like, anything for it half of the time. Like, half of the runs. Need one more. Oh, great. I need to go buy one then. I just need to buy a cheap one that I can flip. And then if we have anything left over, we'll come back and just buy more. But like, it's just like, I always have really bad luck with my elation runs. Like, I just need elation. Just literally just any elation. And I'm not gonna get it, because I can't even afford the reroll again. Like, it's so annoying. Oh wait, no, I can't. But still, it's just, so annoying. Like, I don't even want to finish this run, honestly. Because I don't even think it's worth trying to finish the run without this active. Like, I just don't think it's worth. Like, it just feels like shit whenever you're... Like, I think the whole combination thing is cool. Don't get me wrong. But, like, I think it feels terrible when you have, like, your highest rarity one and you can't complete it and you're off by 1. Like, I feel like there should be... Like, I don't know, maybe I'm, like, doing the wrong thing while running it. But it's just like, I feel like there should just be something that makes sure you can at least get one of these to finish out your thing. I don't know. I don't know, maybe like I went for the wrong thing. Well, no, because I only have 3 of these, right? Like, I'm pretty sure there has to be one more in the pool. Like, it's just aggravating. In all honesty. Like, it takes a system that feels cool, and then it just makes it annoying. I'll try fighting it, but I'm pretty sure it's not gonna go well. Like, I wish there was a way to re-roll the, I mean, there might be. Hello? Are you... Cool. I hit the, I hit, like, the swap to March, like, 3 times and it didn't swap. But, like, it double used the... It double used the point for, links. Yeah, I don't know, it feels weird to just not, like, the whole shtick of this thing is, hey, let's let them get these cool little mashups that they do. But then I think like half of the runs I've done, I haven't been able to like get everything I need for the first one. But it's been kind of frustrating to play through, honestly. I didn't need to ult there. Yeah, I think I made a mistake at the difficulty level. Oh, holy shit. That's way too many. Oh, great. I don't have control over my characters right now. Like, I can't choose what they do. That's a lot of fun. I'm just going to leave. As soon as I can't control who face shot attacks, I can't even stack damage down. Like, it's just a waste of time in my opinion. Run it again, I guess. Like, I don't know, like, that's one of the only real complaints I have. Like, I'm not gonna even pretend like I know what I'm doing, because honestly, I don't. Where's the treasure again? I think I want this. But it's just like, I don't know, like, I feel like the chances of running that many, well, the chances of going to that end part and then just, like, trying to grab, something from Screwlum, and then Screwlum just has nothing, and then you go over and you toss, like, I don't even know how many resources I tossed at trying to reroll just to get a singular elation piece to try to just finish it out what we get. It's like, what? Like, you're telling me I do all of that and there's just no way I get the last, like, elation that I need when I'm literally just 1 off? I could understand if I was like 2 off and then I'm just like, oh, I didn't get the 2 that I needed. Like, I can understand that, honestly. But, like, God, I really wish they would just let me, like, you're telling me MiHoYo can't implement what Granblue does, where it just gives you the rewards that you can? I find that so weird. I find it so weird how a browser-based, like, gacha game has a feature that allows you to, yeah, because I've cleared this on 4. Oh, but I said Mo's. Maybe that's what I did wrong. Oh, actually, no, that is what I did wrong. I forgot to swap to Mo's. Whatever. Actually, don't. I'm not actually not even in the mood to do this. Tired. My head hurts. Wait, what the fuck is this? Where's attack? After the wearer uses her ult, increases her damage. Oh, wait. Wait, when the fuck did I get this? I'm so confused. Huh? When did I get this? Am I tripping? Oh, is this from events? Are these event thingies? I'm assuming these are event thingies. I'm gonna go on a limb and assume that these are like from events that I missed or something. I definitely don't remember them being in there. Next week. I think next week we get the last one that we need for the hunt that we have. Yeah, like that's kind of like the only thing I don't like about simulated universe is it's just like it feels bad when you get at the end and then the big one that you have like saved up or that you have like the it has a whole like oh it's yellow and legendary and fancy, but then when you try to like when you go to try to like use it, it's like yeah no there's you have like one that you're not gonna get. I'm assuming that once you get all the things, it's not as bad, but if something requires you, like I'm of the opinion that if you make a game mode, or if you make a game in general, but if you make a game mode and then it requires like you to unlock 20 different things to not feel bad, probably did it wrong. Probably did it wrong. Like I'm just gonna go on a limb and assume that I'm like not doing something right, because like I took the only one at the beginning that made sense, which was the Year Edition destruction one, because none of the other ones made any sense with my setup. But and then we get an elation one later, but we weren't able to get any more off of that. And then and so like which kind of sucked because we got the curio that's really good, which is the one that lets Fei Shao basically deal a lot of AoE damage. But it's just like I don't know. It's just weird. I don't like it. I'm not particularly a fan of how you can have this thing and then you can run all the way to the end and you just don't get it. The only thing I can assume is maybe I'm just choosing the wrong things. Like I choose occurrence a bunch. Maybe I should be choosing the other ones. Like combat and stuff like that. I'm just going based off of what people used to say to do in simulated universe, like in the original one. Because when simulated universe like first dropped, like a lot of people, including myself, just did the combat ones. And then it ended up that I think there was like a group of people that did like a spreadsheet, and it ended up that doing the occurrence was the best thing to do. But I think for Divergent Universe, it's might be different. I don't know. It just feels weird that like half of my runs I can never get. Like I always like struggle to finish getting. And it's really only Elation where I have this problem. Like when I think about it. Like I can usually meet the criteria for everything but Elation, like easily. Except for like maybe one run that I've had where I was just like drowning in Elation setups. It was probably like the only time that I was like, oh wow. And that was also like the smoothest run that I had. But I think almost every other run before that, I'll like fill out the quantity needed for like one of the Elation things, and then I usually have like another one or two that are just there because I just can't get enough of them. And I don't understand why. Like it just feels like the Elation stuff is like way lower. Honestly, it's a case of I just need to level it up. Level up my stuff. Hmm. But I think some of the other ones gives you like extra chests and stuff while you're completing things to get while you're running through it. It's kind of the issue I have with like TFT in a way. I have this problem with their components. I think to this day it's a lot better than it used to be, in all honesty. Because components used to be an issue when I first started, which was even worse before that, but there was no safety net. Like, you could kind of just get screwed and not get, like, screwed over on, like, components you get, or, like, in the order you get them. So, like, there were so many different ways that you could have problems. But they eventually ended up making it where it was, like, you'd naturally get the same amount of components, I think, at, like, every interval now. Because it was causing too much of a power dynamic. Because if you know, if you don't get the right components, you can't make the right items, and then you're just screwed. Which is already bad enough RNG, but then when you stack on top that you can't control when you get them, it makes it even worse. Because a lot of times you can just bleed out and just have no real comeback potential, because you can set something up, but then if you hit someone who's been like win streaking, and you know, so now they're ahead of you on fully built items because they got lucky early and got more components earlier than you did, and then they've been win streaking because they're running a strong comp. And now there's just like no way you're gonna be able to catch up. Like well, I mean, it's not gonna say no way. There are ways to catch up, but it's like there's very few comps that normally like just getting your items wins you from getting just shit on. And it was a problem at all levels. Now it's like I feel like it's less of a problem. The only thing I don't like is it still feels like garbage when you get a bunch of components that just don't do anything for you. Like when you get 20 billion cloaks. What are you gonna do with cloaks? There's only so many damage items you can do with cloaks that are worth making. But it's kind of just like it's kind of just the case of one of the ways that I think it'd be nice would be at the very end, like on the last like shop, right? If it's available, there should just always be a minimum of one of the of every of the level 1 traits that you haven't picked up from the beginning. Which is what I feel like TFT should do. Like your last like component anvil should just be a special component anvil that has one of every single component. Because the amount of times I've like kind of gotten screwed and just you're like, wow, I really need this one item, and the game's like, no. It's been kind of sad. Oh, and I don't mean like in the case of the match I had earlier, right, where I was like, oh, I need a bow, and then I got a bow, but I used it on an item instead of using it for the spat. That's completely different. I mean in the case where it's like, man, I need a bow. You can't get any off the carousel because you're doing slightly better than the people beneath you. And then, whatchamacallit, you haven't been able to natural one because you're not guaranteed to get one. And then it's just like, well, shit. Which usually is only really in the case of like a spat, I feel. Like if you're trying to get a spat done and you really need like an item, and you just can't get that item to save your life. Because like currently, especially in TFT, like bows are pretty popular. To be fair, bows have always been pretty popular. I don't really think I think there's metas where bows are slightly less popular than other ones, but you generally always want like at least 1 or 2 bows per comp. There's just too many good items that use a bow. Giant Slayer, Rage Blade, Static Shiv, Nashor's Tooth. If melees are in, it's Titans everywhere. Like, red buff is just really strong. Well, I don't know about really strong. I don't know how it fits in the current meta, but it's like really good.
てることはよくわか兄ちゃん初めて見る。初めてではありません。私のことは。はあ。私は一回のけ、そして君は。間もなく折り紙大学の茶番を終わらせるのは簡単だが、何より大事だが、このさあ進むがいい。
They turn Boot Him to a monkey? And if they do, does he get a cowboy hat being a monkey? Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't think like that's too much to ask for. Because like, it wouldn't be an issue if I could reroll, but I don't see any rerolls in any of the passives when I was looking for it. Right, like a reroll for what blessings you get? I can't even left click it. Because I feel like if you're not gonna give me a reroll, because like we can reroll the stuff at the shop, right? But I feel like we still need more than that because that costs currency. Like just having like a limited number of rerolls, right? Like, hey, you have like two or three throughout the entirety of the run that you can reroll. Like I feel would make it feel a little better. Probably not, like, because there's probably gonna be moments where even with that you won't be able to like get everything, but I think it'd be nice if, I know there's, I think the one I have gives, no. I know there's one that gives more blessings and stuff. Oh, did she use the dazzling karate chop? I think she just slapped the shit out of him. Yeah, I don't know, like I find it really weird when every single roguelite nowadays has learned that having some sort of reroll makes it more interesting because it leads to less issues of a player just having a bad experience of not being able to get anything set up. Which, to be fair, I think in that vein, like in that run, we would have been fine if I had just had my characters higher leveled. I've cleared it before, but I think the one I cleared it was the one I was talking about where it was where I had gotten all the elation stuff. Because I think that was the week I think I had started off with an elation one, I got another elation one, and it wasn't like a harmony elation, it was, I think it was like hunt elation was the big one. And I was able to clear all of that. And we were just deleting our way through everything, which was really nice. But to be honest, if I just stopped being lazy and just leveled all my stuff up. Does not look, his face does not look very at peace at getting that arm set up. Oh, hey, my gun's back. Let's go, yeehaw. But I don't know. I guess part of it is it has a bad thing of lining up with having played TFT. So, and I played a game off stream because I was like, because playing TFT made me kind of miss playing TFT, and then I was like, oh, I'll play like one more game in between stream because I still have like the like, you know, I still want to play it. And then I went 5th because the RNG fucked me over again. So I'm like, I think part of it is I'm a little testy of shitty RNG right now. And not simulated, Divergent Universe's RNG has been kind of not in my favor, honestly. every time I've tried it. So, not particularly. Gonna have a very bright look on it.
OK 先生外しちまうんじゃねえかって心配してたんだが捕まえたぜ
何バカな確かに大会
I had a feeling it was gonna shoot.
タグさっきまで万が一だがこれでわかった死ぬ前にバカななんて言う俺は耳が遠いわけじゃねえ
Only evil doers ask why before they die.
俺が善悪を区別してるかもってマジでニックの言ってた通りだ復讐に理由なんざ必要ねえそれはなぜこんな生まれながらの悪党だろうと初めて人を撃つときはためら血に濡れた指名手配犯と引き金を引いたことのないカウボーイにはある共通点があるそれは悪を撃つっていう本能かな俺の共感覚ビーコンをいじったんだろハニー特別に一つ秘密を教えてやる今から一発の弾丸であんたを愛するこの言葉は改ざんなんかされちゃいねえマジで思ってることだ人は万人に降り注ぐ最も公平な愛
But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, the root issues, a lot of that could have been avoided if I just leveled up my character.
今こそ真の清流白虎ミルクティー最高くらえサクッと手迷いはない弱いあ、わかったはあ爪も牙も鈍ったの恐れずひるまず遅い
Is Bushel even gonna get a turn? Probably not.
今こそ真の剣術を見せると清流白虎ミルクティー最高くらえすべてを狩り尽くす上昇腐敗てはっ大将は定まった最終目標出現サクッと手合わせし迷いはない弱い
But I don't know. I don't know. I feel like the statistic chances of not being able to get one more elation there was so shouldn't have been like that bad, but apparently it was.
これから始まるあ、そうだった助けを呼んでこないと
んな必要ないっつうな共感覚ビーコンが治ったのかホーリースイートやったぜラブリー
え、それってこいつを壊したらなるほどじゃあバナシスタントが直接あんたに影響を
どんなに複雑に見えても行くぞならピノコニーで俺よりうまくやれるやつはいねえだろ
He's like, it's a shooting gallery and all the bullets are free.
そうだ部員の書ドリームリーフを起点に何が偉業だって全員注目担当分かったらさっさとここから離れろ
またあなたたちモンタナ聞いて
やめとけレンジャー君あ誰があんたに聞いた一回どんな悪党でこんなシンプルなことに頭アニー
We ain't got no time to be listening to Mojo Jojo's sob story.
この講義を終わらせに来たんだ
There's no way they made him do the Wanted movie bullet curve. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? That's insane. Oh, found the hammer, baby. Oh, revolvers are so cool. Into a matrix? Okay. Okay, mijo, I see. Okay, mijo. Two movie references in one cutscene? Getting spicy. Getting spicy. They did the Wanted, the movie with the bullet carve, right? Where they flick the gun and it magically lets them carve the bullet around the target. And then they did a Matrix scene. That was actually kind of funny.
マスタークチャは分かっていたのだ。乱派に他の任教の教え牛三つあは一つ。初めて見る顔だな。我は殉死の神殿を得た任教。お猿忍者さんを討ちに来たのだ。任教では拙者の試練最終試練。末法の日にお猿屋の陣を破り、おお、大嵐の神よ。なんと毅然とした忍びソウルだ。お会いできて光栄だ。10年に及ぶ苦行の末、一夜にして称号を得ることになるとは。拙者は両乱忍法を無駄では、我は忍者を討ちに行くゆえ。待ってくれ。拙者も今や忍者に対抗できる忍教。いや、そなたの狩りは終わってリリリリリリリリリ
カット。なるほど。この演者は CG 映画に向いているようだ。今日は面白い演者が揃っているな。グリーンバックの中に生きる者、身分をか。君、誰よりもポテンシャルのある。
Honestly, that was a bit of a coin flip between the baseball bat one and the Traitors Ninja one. Honestly, that was really good for either one.
ミームである私は読んどころない事情によって敵の手に落ち、致命的なミームウイルスに侵されてしまったのだ。
なるほど。先ほどの空間忍法は実に精妙だった。お主がメモリーが。
それはあの学長室での裏切りは演技で、真の目的は俺たちをここに連れてくること。
あるいは自分を、
つまり次女ば。
なぜ皆の言葉が。
それはバナゴが我々のピノコニーの夢は人々の欲望に根ざしていて、ミーム汚染はそれに不可逆な影響を与えている。バナーネモンキーの
Ain't nothing a baseball bat can't fix.
その瞬間からバナーネの時は。
Yeah, it was actually kind of ironic because the game I played off stream, I literally had just sent to someone being like, playing TFT made me miss playing TFT. And then I couldn't even relish in that feeling for very long because then the game was like, oh really? Let us remind you why you rage quit. I'm just like, alright, game. Alright, game. Didn't need to do me like that. Could have just let me get another fourth and be happy.
バナーネモンキーのブームは抑えられなくてもまだできることはある。どうすればいいか。ではここで今夜忍者の演者。
答えは拙者の。
プリモン教授は先ほど君のそれで興味が湧いたのだ。なぜ。そしてこれまでのこれは原子博士のもう一つの実験かも。
銀河忍法帳にはサソリの毒は蛇の毒を解毒することが。お主の言う通りだ。拙者は昔お猿屋の手に落ち、邪悪な忍術に苦しめられ、もう遠い昔のことだが、今この記憶がピノコニーの明日のために必要。
面白い、実に面白い。
Game will tempt you the near perfect G run to make sure you don't lose it. Honestly, sometimes, yeah. In the lower ranks, that can definitely happen. Right, like just when you're ready to just punch a hole into the servers, And you get the game that just like all the stars align, and you just it's like that one dude, right, who had like 4 Vegars in stage 2. By stage 3, I think, like at the end of stage 3, I think he had like a 3-star Vagar, like shit like that, where you're just like unkillable. To be fair, that only really works when what should we call it? You play like a busted comp. I think the problem right now is that there's too many reroll comps that are too strong at too low of a cost. AKA, there's 2. Because like the thing is that like the other issue I have is that like Ziggs. Like I was looking at like some other videos because some of the videos started popping up. And it's just like Ziggs just like one-shots shit in the back line. And you're just like, what? Like, it's like, how is this balanced? Like, why? Like, he doesn't have to aim all that much. Like, there's some aiming involved. I don't know what the exact, like, parameters are, because even the video I watched of someone who's in, like, Grandmaster, I mean, the Challenger, like, even he would guess wrong who was gonna get hit next. It's just like, oh, I don't know, it's annoying when like there's just not much you can do about it. You just watch your backline carry just get sniped. Aw, I thought we were gonna be able to run around like her like we could on we were with Boot Hill. Guess not. Is it gonna end up with the Masters like the thingy? He doesn't look very ninja-esque. I like how when they do the drawn load screens, they showed him as like the stereotypical, you know, Japanese like monk with the basket thing. But then when it's like his in-game model, they just took an NPC, it's one of the scientist NPCs, tossed him in there. I just find it so funny. They like hyped him up, right? It's like, look at his art. He looks so cool. 3D model, just generic, generic like NPC. Classic maneuver. Ooh. Ooh, they did not need to put that sound in there. They put like the crack, like it's not even, that's not even the real sound of like a human bone crack would sound like, but still a little unsettling when you have it pictured in your head and then you hear the in the background.
鳴神体感で忍者の潜在能力を目覚めさせ、
サンゴ、出力を上げるぞ。
そうだ。任侠になるために。
I feel like it's gonna end up that like the master or whatever was in on it.
この苦行を
Or something.
この邪推たちはお猿屋の反演習だ。日々拙者と腕。
ストレス軽減反応。
あの邪推たちに勝てたことだが、両乱人侠忍者を倒すため狩りを始める。他の人に師匠どうぞ。爪も牙も鈍ったの？迷いはない。弱い。最終目標出現。すべてを狩り尽くす。上昇腐敗。
I don't need him advancing people's turn.
10人は相手できるよ。恐れずひるまず遅い。おおすごい。今こそ真の剣術を見せるとき。清流逆光ミルクティー最高。くらえ。記録開始。そんな遠くに行く手段を選ばない。
感謝する。
サクッと手合わせしてみない？迷いはない。遅い。すべて上昇腐敗。大将は定まった。もう分かった。はあ。
When you get the multiple blade one out, that one feels like so much better than the other one.
ほとんど自滅じゃない。恐れずひるまず弱い。
この程度か。
迷いはない。
参考訓練レベル。
銀河忍法帳にはこのく。
Why do they seem so small?
あれは
3号にミームウイルスを使う。
よく聞こえる。拙者の忍びリッスンパワーは。
ホモハビリス22。
I knew it. I knew it.
回りくどいことを。おま。
彼女が今後の実験に耐えられるとは限らん。だがミームウイルスによる認知か。
わかった。だが個人的な感情は捨てた方がいい。
彼女はたった2システム時間で改造倉庫のパスは。
マスター、悩む必要はない。
情報寄宿度 74%。意識は
ランハ、準備は良いか。忍者。
時間だ。早く離れよう。さもなければは。
見えるぞ。
よかった。
そういえばなぜ忍者なんだ。
銀河忍法庁。
それは一体。
弱き者を守るため、
A manga series?
巡回レンジャーを避けるために研究所を閉鎖して
なるほど。彼女に無駄な知識を与えないよう注意した方がいい。知恵の道は一つしか
So that's why she's a Erudition person, even though she follows the hunt, like the Galaxy Rangers, who are all usually hunt path people.
そのように視野が狭くては一生博士の目を引くことはできない。
どうじゃろうな。そもそも博士は
Because the Dr. Primate or Dr. Primitive, whatever his name is Erudition Emanator.
ホモハビリス22に引き渡す。
決まっているだろう。お前は卒業できないからだ。
待て、彼女に直接
第17研究室の代表として皆さんが目にしたように今の宇宙は捨てられた腐っていく世界を救うために人類は退化しなければなりません。退化してさらに退化する。そうするこうした偉業は凡人の夢を巻きにしなければなりませんが、世間の厳しい叱責を恐れることはあります。人も物もそれぞれの役割を果たすべきなのです。皆さん
燃えろ。ホモハビリス22。
私はすでに卒業した。
Ape 22 down, set, hut.
あれは人類退化実験で選別した遺伝子を使い、研究所が全力を挙げて培養した新人類だ。
誰が主導するかはどうでもいい。だが
それなら心配するな。すでに4号。
彼女は小さな頃からわしが
道徳？バッカス2の道徳はすべての家庭の次男をナヌークの供物にする。
Oh shit.
天魔聖観広告の道徳は二足歩行の生物が四足歩行の生物の奴隷になること。そしてカパカパ
Family's second son must be sacrificed in a nuke. That's insane.
人々の知性を縛り、それらの世界に終わりをもたらした。我らの犠牲は凡俗なもののためではなく、人類に幸福を与え、宇宙を進化させ、博士を満足。
You know, like when you put it into perspective, like is he going about it the wrong way? Probably, but like a world where just because you were born second as a male child, you get sacrificed to the basically the path of destruction god. Another one where just because you got 2 legs, you gotta be the slave of something that's 4 legs. Another one where just because you have blue eyes, you can't go outside.
変だな。お前はずっと従順。硬い筋肉だな。まるで空手。早く。このお前がうまくやれば、私とホモ。マスターク、分かったぞ。これはきっと。相対監視とマスター。
ホモハビリス22。
3号も失敗作だった。彼女は収容室に押し入り、混乱を引き起こした挙句、
あれはただの事故であった。
私は研究モンキーであって、話ではない。あ、
この
Wasn't she the one that told her to rip the things though?
マスタークちゃん。
そんなこと、お主はよくやっておる。お主は忍者の陰謀をくじき。
拙者は。
ああ、もう弟子入りして早5年。今日ここに両乱忍者の名を与えよう。
ありがたき幸せ。
この巻物を持っていけ。これには両乱忍、これを忍びの都に振りまき、インクの色彩ではび。
しかし
それはわしにも。お主はただここ、つまり。
分かった。
ここがジンの目がある場所か。マスターによれば密樹を注いだ異彩でジンの目の両乱忍符。かい。よし、 これで忍者の陣は破られた。
ホモハビリス7号、これはどういうことだ。
わからんが、おそらくハッカーにでも侵入す。
急げ、すぐに手を打たなければ。
The Master's Redemption arc, bro.
マスタークちゃん、
よくやった、両乱忍者。恋レンジャー。このバカ。
やめろ、ホモハビリス7号。
ホモハビリスに
実験対象を騙し、学術仲間を。
The Master's Redemption arc, bro.
何を言っている。
Oh, he is truly a ninja master.
ランハ。
なんだと。
もういい。戦闘モンキーども。
両乱忍者。今日の試練は裏切り者を倒すことに変更じゃ。
承知。先ほど習得した両乱忍法、今ここでマスターにお見せしよう。
Oh shit! I thought I was.
全てを狩り尽くす。
I thought I was on a different character.
大将は定まった。
ランドゥの名も小説の志は朽ちることなし。
あんたを練習台にしてあげる。
迷いはない。遅い。
あ、わかった。はあ。
この程度か。
今こそ真の剣術。清流白虎、ミルクティー最高。く
弱い。恐れずひるまず。遅い。全て上昇腐敗。てはてや。大将は定まった。
らえ。おお、すごい。とっておきをくらえ。
ほとんど自滅じゃない。迷いはない。
なぜだ、この戦闘。
日夜苦行に励んだ甲斐があったというもの。
見ろ。これがこの実験はわしらが共に行ったもの。教えてほしいものじゃのう。
博士の理論を疑うなど言語道断。もうすぐセキュリティシステムが復旧する。
お主は間違原子博士はランハ。
しかし
ランハ。
分かった。
お前、武器を隠。
ホモハビリス22。お主ゆえに。
待て、銃を下ろせ。
Oh.
相対監修。自制。
Hell, that took a dark turn.
これは
警告 C11 通路に。
忍者はここに陣を敷くつもりだ。
警告 C11 通路の防衛システムに故障の疑いあり。警告通路の防衛システムに大規模
I didn't expect him to just be like, I see what you're saying about the morality thing. So I brought a Glock to this argument.
忍びの都の外の空気。
おい、大丈夫か。
初めて見る顔だな。お主は
Oh, this is what she actually looked
巡
like.
回レンジャーだ。救援信号をキャッチした。原始博士一派の縄張りを突き止めるのはジャングルでたった一本のバナナを見つけるより難
Just
しい。
cussing. Who is she?
では拙者の試練は終わったということか。
試練？何をったこと。ああ、また猿に狂わされたかわいそうなガキか。
最終試練、末法の日にお猿屋の陣を破り、この地を覆う災悪を退けることだ。拙者は任侠を名乗れるだろうか。
マジか。全部お前一人でやったのか。
冗 10年に及ぶ苦行の末、一夜にして称号を得ることになるとは。拙者は両乱忍法を無駄にはしなかった。はあ、マスタークちゃん、この瞬間を見せられたらどんなに良かったか。
なるほどな。このガキはミームウイルスに感染してんのか。普通の人間ならとになってんのに、なんでこいつはこんなに元気なんだ。私の話を聞け。今のお前は危険な状態にある。早く治療を受けないと脳みそが爆発するぞ。
待ってくれ。拙者も今や忍者に対抗できる忍教、お主の助太刀をさせてはもらえないだろうか。
ふざけやがって。死んだら復讐はできない。ガキ、お前は遵守の道を歩みたいのか。一旦足を踏み入れたら後戻りはできないぞ。
構わない。拙者は止まることなく全ての悪を払ってみせる。たとえ矢が鶴にかかり永遠に戻らないとしても、一心不乱に邪道を破り正道を示す忍道を貫く者だけが忍教になれる。拙者はもう決めたのだ。
Bro, she slaughtered a bunch of scientists on her way out with her bare hands and some chains. Holy. That's cold-blooded.
この記憶ならより強烈な印象を与えるくらい、あちら側も。
That's cold-blooded. That was kind of cool though. To see how like the different angles, right? Where what she sees in her world versus like what's actually the thing. Motherfucking testing. I love the way Boot Hill talks. Like me for real, especially when I'm tired.
そんなに悲観的になる必要はないわ。二人がバナーネブで体験したことが何よりの証拠ね。
だが状況は依然すまない。残念だが、
そっか。じゃあ
変化は今も続いている。ドリームリーフ。
私が感じ取った通りね。
ああ、誘惑と言うべきか誘導と言うべき。
信用できるハウンドにバナシスタントを見つけ次第排除するよう頼んだのだけど、ミカさん、ここにいるメンバーの中でドリーム。
時間がないからドリームリーフではバナシスタントたちが密かに活動を続けている。さらになっていない住民を見つけ、そしてロビンさん、あんただが、
It's time for her to sing the song, bring her people home.
最悪ドリームリーフとファミリーの境界線がなくなってしまうことを意味する。
なるほど、わかったわ。二人の行動が終わる前にこちらも。
I will say I find it somewhat interesting how like pretty sure this takes place after the war dance, but she's still in her preservation mode.
お疲れ様。
迷いはない。遅い。
国落ちじゃん。
Did you reach into the one character that doesn't care for it?
大将は定まった。
もう一人前だもんね。
I think the only thing that kind of sucks is that I basically have to keep myself playing this game, even though I don't really like care. Like, I mean, to be fair, like getting facial fully built like definitely makes me like keeps me motivated to keep playing, but whatchamacallit, not having a character that I look forward to on a banner kind of kills some of my motivation. Because, like, yeah, I'd like Acheron, but the whole point of me pulling for Acheron kind of depends on what's on the banner for the 4 stars. Because if there's nothing like useful on it, then I don't care. Granted, what's useful for me, and then what's useful for like Acheron, for instance, is probably two different things. But like for me, it's a case of like if Gallagher's on it, then I'm ready to just go all in on it. But if Gallagher isn't on it, then I kind of don't care, because really I'm just trying to build the team around Fei Xiao, and then just building another team off of whatever I have left over.
この登場の仕方は少しわざとらしい気もするが、オープニングくらい少し。あんた、おや、なかなか鋭いではないか。だが私の身分などどうでもいい。
Like it's one of the reasons, honestly, like I still play like Zenless, even when I'm not like when I don't stream it like at night, right? Like I'll still log in and do my dailies and stuff, because Zenless so far has had on every single major patch like a character I want, and the only one I didn't go for was like Chingy, because I just wanted to save up. But it was just like I wanted Shark Girl. GN was cool, but like whatever, didn't really care. Chingy and like Jane Doe, I would have, like, if I was a swiper, I would have swiped. I would have swiped, you know, I would have been the fox, swiping left, right, and center for both of those. Bernice is kind of whatever, but Caesar King is like great, and Caesar King is probably going to be like fantastic for a while. AKA, I don't think Caesar King is gonna drop out like of team building until they introduce like two more Caesar Kings, like two more Caesar King upgrades, because her kit's just pretty versatile. And then like Yanagi, like immediately after. I mean, Yanagi I've wanted since the game launched, since they showed her in the when you first do Hollow Zero. Now the question is like, what's gonna come after that? Because I'm assuming with the second, like the patch after Yanagi comes out, we're probably going to like get a preview for the next faction. I kind of want them to expand on the Soldier 11 faction, because like we don't have anything for her, and it would be pretty nice like for her faction, and it'd be pretty nice to have another rank in. Like a decent batch of new A ranks.
ドリームリーフのやつらに調和な歌を歌わせるには、さて、そろそろビッグスターに会いに行かねえとな。
But so far, like to be honest, I would say design-wise, I've been a very big fan of Zenless. Because to be honest, Genshin kind of had the same problem that Star Rail has for me, where the characters that I was interested in were pretty few and far between. Like, I really don't think there's another Genshin character I've cared about past, like, Eula, honestly. At least, like, for 5 stars.
ドリームリーフのリーダーじゃ。選択？あ？いや。自分のあり方を追い求めてここ、仮に住民たちが自分の意志で破滅に向かう。もし本当に猿になることを望んでいるなら、ただロビンさんなら彼らに再び正しい選択をする。
ファミリーに気づかれないように、この危機を打開する方法は、調和の調律は雑音を消すことができる。住民たちがただ一部の人たちのファミリーに対する先入観を。
さらに重要なのは、それなら全部の音を一気に鳴らせばいいじゃねえか。聞け、俺ついてこいビッグスター。こっからは。
I think that's probably one of the reasons I play Grand Blue Fantasy so much. Like their designs are so good, and they just keep pumping them out. And then they'll like, and then they'll just like drop a fucking story event with like really top tier like designs for that just has you sitting there like, when they're gonna be playable. Side games.
に関することなら
Knocking on the door when they're gonna be playable. Side games. Let us hand.
これでもむちゃくちゃな危機には
それで必要な奴らは俺がダンスで世界を救った奴もいれば泣いただけで相手を倒した奴気球損耗の時
Yeehaw.
おいぼーっとしてる場合じゃねえぞ今あっちでパーティーやってんだ
話はミカから聞いてる。
俺の喋り方をバカバカしいと思う気持ちもわかるがとにかく言ってみろ
He did a good job over there. Save this place. You might be breathing out of a new nostril, buddy.
俺はミカとは違え
どういうことだ。猿になってないやつのお前の言う通りにする。
Look at Boot Hill, dude. Boot Hill's actually like. Now the more like I pay attention, like I deal with Boot Hill, the more I understand why people are just like, yeah, you'd like Boot Hill. I like his character. His character cracks me up. That's how I'd solve problems about him. It's just like, I ain't doing that. Whips out revolver. You sure? You sure? You sure about it? You really sure? You sure you don't want to? You don't want to go to that party, or do you want an extra nostril? You know? Just asking.
ちょうどいいなこれは俺の持論だが人間ってのは賢くある必要はねえ
カウボーイあの時みんなついてきて彼の
モネラ。
That dude's just puking in the corner.
まあいいか。食っちまったのはお前だけ
Why is there always some guy puking in a corner in this area? Because there's one guy in the fancy area too that's just like puking his guts out. Oh, I didn't know this went down. Yo, wait a minute. Goodness gracious. Ain't nobody told me.
お誰が来たかと思えば
ずっと探
どうだかな
まあそれはいいとしてうちとわか
いいぜ半分やるよ
ってちっとも減ってないじゃん早く行こ
その必要はねえよ
私も
おいおいこれどういうことだ
美月さんが教えてくれたのそもそもモンタナは何も悪くないよあいつら何もかも捨て
あいつらの人を惑わす言葉とにかく用がないならついてこい
なんか賑やかだね
What's this on the other one? Oh, there's a burb. I need to go get it now or I'm gonna forget. That's gonna be a bit of a problem. But yeah, I now understand why people were just like, Mellow, Boot Hill. And I was like, I mean, yeah, he's yeehawing, but he's just not yeehaw enough for me. Like having him run around cussing at people and like waving his revolver around, I'm just like, yeah, that's me. That'd be me. That was a game character. Less hair in the back, probably more shoulder length, and then a beard. But yeah, the shoe fits, or I should say the boot fits. I need to get a new pair of work boots, or just see if there's like a spot that'll resole my boots.
今の時代合唱するっつったとこパーティーっていや我先に
パーティーブートヒルさん実は
It's my party and I'll cry if I want
こ
to.
こにいる人たちのほとんどは私のことを信じてないまし
俺のことを信じているというよりみんなやる気はあるようだファミリーに
で一体ここ
言っても信じられないかもしれない
何ビビってやがる俺は定期的にほら始めようぜクライマックス
先にお礼を言わせてくれありがとうブートヒルだがまあ今回
今までいろんなイベントを開いてきたけれど
心配すんなビッグスター医者からはそれからどうなったと思う何日もメモする羽目になったのさついでに記憶モジュールがよく壊れ あんたが今信じなきゃなんねえのは自分ここにいる奴らの記憶モジュールは壊れちゃいねえ。タフな脳みそは何もかもそうだろ。むちゃくちゃな機器はむちゃくちゃドリームリーフの歌は始めようぜビッグ。いや今は
Is it a it's a I had a feeling it was a disc jockey. EDM festival time, baby.
実にいい。音楽は素晴らしい。
ダーリン、あんたクランクアップ。
ああ、だから今は演者ではなく監督とどんな調和の歌になるのか気になってしまってな。時々心の底からいい映画が生まれるという予感がすることがある。この映画に登場する演者のほとんどは当然主役とは言えない。だが全てを失った時、彼らは何を求める？
This dude's fucking insane though. I wonder if they make him a playable character. I feel like, well, I was gonna say I feel like they would because he's got like a unique model, but I remember that Xiaoban has a unique model, and I mean, there's no saying that she won't be like a playable character at some point, but they haven't made her one. And I've seen a lot of people being like, make a playable, please. Make my monies.
セタンサンドは鳴き声のようで六道渓流音は問いかける。私たちは死ななければな。しかし七度音程は慰める。生命は存続できる。やってみなければ。
ロビンさん。
Same thing for this guy. I mean, his model's not like as unique as I would say Xiaoban's, because I feel like he's just like a generic bodyguard dude that they just threw a coat on.
もうパーティーの雰囲気に酔ったのか？
そうじゃないわ。ただ今まで見落としてい
たもの？
あの壮絶な経験をした後、私の人生でもそんなことはなかったわ。鳥と飛ぶことに関してもまだ正しい答えを導き出せていない。何か思いついたとしても長い多分。
Yeah, no, I find it interesting because that's something I noticed after playing like Genshin and Star Rail. Because like I played a lot of gacha games over the years, and like to be honest, the only ones I've ever stuck with for a long period of time is specifically like Grand Blue is the one that I've stuck with for a while. But like I used to play Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, the first one, a lot because I like the pixel dynamic and the characters both from like the Final Fantasy series and the ones they just made for the game. They're pretty cool with designs and stuff. And the combat was pretty unique, so that was pretty interesting. More of the crystals are just because, as much as I played Final Fantasy Tactics back in the day, I don't play too much of those games nowadays anymore, so the combat in that one kind of threw me off a bit. Like, for want to play. Too much of like moving things around and stuff like that. I'm a little too lazy for all that nonsense. But like, aside from like the dialogue thing, the biggest thing for Genshin and Star Rail for me is just they'll have like one character every once in a while that I'm like, yeah! And then when it's like, you know, they're built as I can get them, I don't really feel like playing the game anymore. DJ time. In them discs. Like, what are you doing? You better get out. He's like a proud dad in the corner just taking pictures. Where's the where's the dead mouse helmet? Come on now.
ランハ、忍びサイエンスはまだ。
もう少し待ってくれ。銀河忍法帳にも急いでお。銀河忍法は千変万化。これがスーパー。すでに先ほどの忍法メモリーを中に注入してある。ガマ忍者さんのこと。
ああ、この忍者のミームウイルスを含んだ
気流忍者さん、バット忍者さん、どうか拙者についてきてほしい。そして
Wait, so does that mean that Rappa is like as strong as like the monkeys? Like has all like the, you know, the perks of being like the souped up monkeys, but stays human? Are they saying that Rappa is a Super Saiyan? Is that what they're saying? Without the tail? And without the screaming? I will say her character kind of reminds me of the ninja girl that they did for Grand Blue. I still haven't gotten to use her yet. I should use her at some point. I know she's not like super broken, but I've heard her kit's like pretty good. But I do like her design. Better than this one. This ninja.
至る所にバナーネモンキーの痕跡がある。
ああ、ここは間違いなく拙者とバット忍者さんが訪れた元凶。その時はこれはすべてお主の仕業だな。
バナ残念だ。君たちの邪魔。
これからさらに残念なことが
思うに。しかしここにいる猿たちを見たまえ。 時代遅れの漫画が
それは無理だな。拙者も忍徒たちに両乱人道を歩む我らがすべきなのは失意の人々を目覚めさせ。
ああ、バナーネモンキーを忍者の物語に置き換える必要は、そして人々が盲目的にバナーネモンキーを追いかけ。
なるほど。あのメモキーパーは期末試験を。
来るがいい。いつでもお主の宣戦布告した後に遁走す。
奴が何をしようとしているのかはわからないが、とにかく
飛竜忍者さんの言う通りだ。先ほど渡したスーパーシノビ巻物は。
Yeah, I'll just karate chop the shit out of him. Oh, I was wondering what the technique thing was for.
猿の数が多すぎる。早く片付けた方が良さそうだ。
拙者の忍法は邪水を外に送るだけで安心して忍び空手を使うという。
I saw the technique bottle and I was like, huh, what's that for? Like, I thought I was gonna use it for like Fei Shao, but oh, Roomba through. But no, it's for because we're surfing USA, baby. I think I awakened 60 monkeys.
いつまで逃げる気だ。
バナナナ。
浮いている密樹は忍者たちの指紋か。彼らが何を受けるのかは邪水総長さんに惑わされたことだけが理由ではないよ。
ああ、キノコ人の生活は見かけほど理想的なものではない。それは崖の縁にあり、軽く風が吹いただけで谷底に落ちてしまう。
今のコアには人も物もそれ
I still can't like give an answer as to why like for Rappa I'm like eh. But like your story was pretty interesting. Like I don't know.
ってくるがいい。
マナーネモンキーの数がどんどん減っている。ウイルスが少しずつ弱まっているのだろう。
Huh? It really doesn't like the there's there.
無意味な問題で時間を浪費するのは終わりにしよう。
待て。奴は俺たちを
飛竜忍者さん、ためらう。
We need 9 more. Oh, cool. You still had the thing.
実験の成果がかなり減ってしまった。この劣等生ども。
邪水総長さん。
All right, this is the moment where Mojo Jojo over here, you know, summons his giant monkey mech. We got the Powerpuff Girls, right? We got Blossom in the middle. We got Buttercup over here with the green. We don't have any blue, but that mixes bubbles because March isn't here. We can't make March bubbles, but you know, fear our power. Let it rip. Beyblade spins at him with the bat out.
周囲を害することしか知らない邪水。
それはもちろんこの前の課題の続きといこう。バナナは栄養、一方利己的な植物は個性や自我を強調しながらさあ答えたまえ。宇宙
もういい。学校が始まった時は自由を追い求めろと言っていたくせに、今ではその意義を嘲笑い、バナナは失敗作だと言って。
それは
悪人は悪事を働くための言い訳を常に用意して、己の欲望のために自己矛盾を抱え、へりくつをこねるのだ。邪水総長さん、デタラメを言うより自制の句を考えた方がいいぞ。
I was hoping he would like, they would make the MC like put his hands out and he'd be like, dismissed.
失敗作にとって天才の知恵はこの美しい夢の泡が見える。今バナス、はい、バナナ召喚、最後のバナイクの時間だ。
We have the hat. Where's my baseball bat? It's the Ginyu Force. Bro, I hate when they do this. They just randomly swap the Fei Xiao for fucking... Oh my god, get out of my fucking house. They've been swapping Japard out every time, which is the entire reason I've had Japard in the slot that he's in. And then now they just randomly decide to swap out Fei Xiao for fucking... Rappa. And it's on purpose, because she's not even in the spot that Fei Xiao is in. They literally moved Fei Xiao out of my party for that. Like, what the fuck? Bro, I hate that shit so much. I hate it. Like, I hate it. Why? Just... why? I hate when you just change my group. Like, I feel like it's literally coded to go out of its way to swap the like to swap out your DPS. Cause like that's the only explanation I can think of. Cause like there's no other way it would make sense for it to just randomly be like, yeah, we're just gonna swap out your like strongest character for Rappa, even though it's not in the same position. That's why I had it set up with the Japarded one, because I had like Japard, March, Lynx, the Fei Xiao, because it usually swaps out the one position. And then, for whatever reason, they're like, no, now we're just gonna swap this out because we can. I hate it. I hate it. Because at least in Genshin, I think for the most part, they just start attacking it onto your team at the end, but that doesn't work for Star Rail. But like they can easily just save it by giving you an option at the beginning of combat, right? Being like, hey, this is the team that you're gonna have set up by the by. Do you want to make any changes? Cause like, I feel like if I had Fei Xiao, like shit would be dying a lot faster than it is. Wait, does that maneuver? I think that maneuver takes away energy. Yeah, like they gutted my team for nothing because the Rappa isn't even doing anything. Like what? Like are we just supposed to lose this fight? Am I like what is this fight, bro? Like what? Why do they do this? Fucking MiHoYo, dude. Good shit decisions. Like I don't understand what's going on. I don't know if this fight's like actually this hard or it's just being weird or if I'm just like focusing on the wrong things. Like what is going on here? I just been focusing on the... I guess I should have been focusing on the side mobs, but no, because they're linked. So it doesn't matter, I feel. Like, I'm assuming you're not supposed to lose this, but because it, like, took out Fei Xiao, I have no damage on my team. But I normally would. Because reasons, I guess. Because apparently it is necessary for a story thing to arbitrarily change your team because they feel like it. I'm hoping that this is because they're supposed to lose or something. No, yeah, we're not supposed to lose. So what the fuck? Jesus Christ, this fucking game. Like it makes no sense. Like she's in first position. They okay. Because, like, I guess apparently when you do the raid fights, instead of it actually replacing the first character, they just hard shift your characters over. Instead. I think I'd rather have... Because, like, it makes no sense to me. Like, because, like, when you do the story, right, it just straight replaces the, it just straight replaces the one slot. Like, it doesn't do this, where it just, like, shifted it over. Yeah, the problem is I have like no damage without Fei Xiao on the team because that's literally all of my damage, and I don't have like a break set up, so Rappa's like literally just not doing anything. Like it's so annoying when you like set up a team because something works a certain way and then when you just randomly run into something that just stops working that certain way. and then it doesn't even give you an option. Because I really wouldn't mind if it gave you an option, right? Like it's like, oh hey, at the start of combat, this is your team. Do you want to do anything with it? It's like, yes, I do. God, that skill point reduction is annoying. The good thing that I don't really have a need to. Well, unfortunately, like, because I want to use the skills for Rafa, right? Because that's kind of the point, but. Oh my. Also, I don't know why, like, we were just getting a shit ton less energy on Japard earlier too. That's so annoying. I think I might be able to cut off of this. Yeah, it's just I had no damage because like my team is like Fei Xiao's all of my damage because that's where I've only done it. It's just it's just aggravating when they do so. Because I think in others, like there's other situations where they have it where they're like, oh here, by the way, here's your team comp, and then this character has to be in. That's why like I find it so weird that all of a sudden they're just like, oh no, you're just gonna go straight into this fight. Ah. He's crazy. Still gets hits with the graffiti can. I don't know, like it's just annoying. Like you have a window, right? Because I think what is it? There was something we did in one of the previous. I think it was the War Dance story. Like before you go into a fight, or I think it's like before you go into a story that leads into a fight, it was like, oh hey, by the way, here's a party screen. You're gonna need to change your party if you don't want like these things to be, you know, if this isn't the lineup you want, you're gonna have to like mess around with it. And then now all of a sudden, they're just like, oh no, we're just gonna toss you straight into a fight, and then we're gonna give you a story character who does nothing, basically. 人道に人道を求める者は忍ととなり、人道を掌握する者は忍者となる。意味がわからない。それは同感だ。I'm still curious at who the Galaxy Ranger that basically like brought her into the fold is.
こいつをどうするつもりだ。
ああ、とりあえずたっぷりお仕置きしてから考える。
邪水総長さんの罪は重く、厳しい罰が必要だが、それはお猿忍者さんの居場所を教えてもらうためだ。
お？死んだふりか？あんたのためによ。
もういいカウボーイ。おもちゃ相手に芝居をする。
おもちゃ？ハニー、あんたのそのカエルの方が。
君は助監督を傷つけた。そのただの小道具を拷問したいというのならそれはそれで構わない。だが、アスデナの変
シルバーガンシュラさん、拙者のスーパーリッスンパワーでも邪水の音は聞こえない。ガマ忍者さんの
ベイビーが こんだけ苦労したのに。
仕方ない。
おい、なんでそんな落ち着いてられ。
夜は長い。任侠の憎しみは任侠によって封じられるべきだ。ピノコニーは平和な時代を迎えることができた。憎しみは
Yeah, because that fight went a hell of a lot smoother. Because we had actual damage. I don't know what like Rappa's supposed to do. I feel like at least the way they have her built in the story is useless. Like she dealt like no damage. She was doing no break at all whatsoever.
もちろん、拙者の任道は両乱任侠になることだ。
Like Fei Xiao was doing like a shit ton more, and then like we never got her ult because we just kept getting hit with the energy drain, so that didn't do anything for us either.
お猿忍者さんを倒したとして、その後は？
この世にいる忍者は彼ら。
さよう。銀河忍界には星の数ほどの悪。
ならば、拙者の任道止まることなく、すべての悪を払うことだ。末法の世が終わるまで。
Bugs. I guess part of the issue is I don't have anything for break either. Like I don't have any break teams. But I think like she's basically just decided because it's like break meta at the moment. So it's like she's not gonna do anything on a team that doesn't have any sort of like break involved. Because I don't think she's well, I think she's supposed to be good at breaking, but I guess maybe they just don't have her built very well. Because like that fight was like way easier once I had Fei Xiao. Because Fei Xiao just ult, do the follow-up attacks, hit the ult, beat the shit out of whatever you're doing. Rinse, repeat, carry on with life.
なんかすごいことになってたんだね。まあ別にいいけど。それは褒めすぎだよ、バッド忍者。
セミナーが終わって大学側は今回の件を公にしていない。もしかしたら。
怖っ。でもあの人の。
あ
れってモンタマたち戻ってきたんだ。ダンス部部員募集。ヤッホーモンタナ。あら知らない？今流行ってるミームで元ネタはミスターレックのシーン。そういえばうちまだギャラもらってない。バナーネモンキー？古臭い？ドリームリー。そんなことよ。これからカンニン部のイベントに。そう？いや、うちは
これがピノコニーの流行の。
Oh, is that the dead? Hey. Oh. One of the few times where I see the feathers before I accidentally run across it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why Mihoyo likes doing that. To be fair, I also don't like when Grand Blue Fantasy does that, but at least Grand Blue Fantasy lets you go to the party setup, right? When you go to do it. Goes, by the way, you need like this character, and then you just toss them into your backline and just ignore their existence in the fight. Granted, they don't do that too much anymore. Actually, I don't know if they do it at all anymore, really. In Grand Blue. It's more of a prevalent thing in their Fate episodes whenever you have to unlock a skill or something. And even then, that's for the older ones more often than not.
なるほど。
見て、ロビンさんが来たわ。
皆さん、こんにちは。今回の彩りの夢学園。
本物のロビンさんだ。今回の開会式、前より気合入ってる。
あれ？そういえば。
覚えてないや。実は私も前に折り紙大学に通う。その頃の折り紙大学も今と同じであまり自由とは言えなかった。そんな中でも毎年彩りの夢学園祭の時期だけは みんな悩みを忘れることができた。でも覚めない、覚めてはいけない夢もある。それは美しいものを作りたいと願う学生もいれば、豊かな生活を送りたいと思う。夢は私たちを導く道しるべなの。生きていれば当然疲れてしまうこともある。そんな時は疲れが取れるまでゆっくり。皆さんが折り紙、美しい夢を持っていれば鮮やかな色を作り出せる。皆さん、彩りの夢学園祭へようこそ。鮮やかな夢、自由に。
Yeah, I'm assuming that I probably just handled that fight poorly using Rappa, but it's not like they gave us any opportunity to learn how to use Rappa outside of the like if you didn't do the tutorial thing, and the tutorial thing was like ridiculously easy in comparison.
任教にはそれぞれ獲物がいる。シルバーガンシュラさんはところで何か
君のおかげで素晴らしい映画が撮れ。
報酬は不要だ。
まあそう言うな。原子博士の行方に。
一息ついたら次の戦場
I
に
wonder when we'll find out what he looks like. The Dr. Primitive. Nice. Now we can do the event. Yeah, like I don't know, like I guess I was just using her wrong. That's definitely an option. Like I'm assuming maybe I was supposed to like focus the smaller targets. To get them to break. Point of charge up to points of charge. Cause it's just like, cause that fight in general is just fucked. You had one dude on the right that kept draining our skill point, and then you had like two guys that kept draining the energy. So, no, like Fei Xiao doesn't care for the energy part. I just basically just don't use the skills of any of the characters but Fei Xiao, because Rappa wasn't really providing any sort of any sort of useful benefit to the team, so I just ignored her skill. Wait, where's my... There it is! My mighty trash can bet of saving myself and everybody. Yeah, it's just... I don't know, I guess it just comes down to who you are as a person. I don't particularly care about being forced to have a character in my party because of quote-unquote story. Like, regardless of the game I play. Like, for me, it's like, I should have the character in my party because I want the character in my party, not because you're telling me to have the character in my party. Which is kind of hard in a gacha. But if you're going to like be like, hey, this character should be in here, I feel like they should at least have the decency to just kit them out. Just make them like ridiculously strong. Because I had the same issue when I had to use Yang Chi. I think that's the name of the ice hunt blondie. He sucked. Like he did absolutely nothing for us in the war dance fight, but we had to use him as quote unquote story. Even though we could have just given us Yun Li instead. It would have been more useful. But It was the same. It was the same thing. But in that one, I'm saying it gave me an option before. Like it was like, hey, here's the party screen. Here's a story version of him. I don't know if he had to be in the party. I just tossed him in there because it said story. Generally, if it tells you story, that's like you have to have them in your group. But he was like useless. Like, I think it was even weak to ice, and he just did nothing because for some odd reason, even after all this time, I don't know if they don't know or they don't even care to try and like gear the story characters for like the boss fights. Because I still remember Granblue Fantasy when they first started putting in the like the very first instance of trying to give new players a sort of in-game resource for what grids to do, right? The first like grids they put in were hot garbage. They were terrible. I remember everybody I remember all the content creators were bagging on it so badly. But I don't know, like I feel like for Star Rail the gearing is less complicated than Granblue can be. Even though I'd say like in recent times it's been a lot less complicated for Granblue also. Because a lot of the weapon skills are just the way they interact is just straight up pretty cut and dry. Oh, can I finally get the chest and the bird that's in here that I couldn't get earlier? Let's go! I was actually kind of concerned that it was gonna like boot me out like it did before. Damn. And now we hit a stopping point. And I'm probably just gonna do another wave of that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure once I like raise my equilibrium level, I can probably just instantly raise it again. I won't like right off the bat just because I need to farm resources, but I still don't get why they made this destruction. Like, why did they make a destruction light cone for the event? For an event that's based on a year edition harmony non-existent character. I mean, is he supposed to be destruction? I just find it weird for it to be a destruction themed light cone and not at least like your edition or harmony or something else. Whatever, I'm sure they have their own reasons. I don't know what the last like free light cone was that they gave us. Yeah, I need to like build the character so I can do the content so I can finally get her. It'll be like my side project. My copium side project that won't be like very good because she's not very good apparently, but you know, it is what it is. But that's going to be it for the stream. No, doing anything fun. Oh. Go say hi. Who I have not rated before. Yeah, so now we can do the event for... I mean, we could have done the event from the get-go. I just wasn't particularly rushed, right? Because it was like 30 days. It was like a month or something before the before the event expires, so I was just like, I might as well just get through the story and then do the event. But thank you everybody for watching. I do appreciate it. It was early day for you. Have a good day. It was late day for you as well. Stay safe. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.